A lot of things that I love, but there's a lot of things that I detest. And they happen to be the things that the Bell & Howell Pest Repellers will repel, like the rats, the spiders, the mice, the ants, the roaches, the creepy crawlers that decide they want to come into your home and they want to make it their home. Well, this is why we rely on Bell & Howell. And this is one of the biggest and best configurations that we can offer for you. It's an 8-pack, and they're all exactly the same style. So this is a great whole home solution. This is a great starter kit. It's on a holiday price, and it's on a flex payment of $12.32. That's what you put down. We send the entire 8-pack directly to your door. We ship it to you, and all you have to do is plug them in. There's no going to the store and buying chemicals, not figuring out what's for the roaches, what's for the ants, what's for the spiders. Oh, what about the mice and the rats? And there's no replacement parts. It is so simple. It's done with ultrasonic waves that only the critters that you see on your screen hear. So not your pets or your kids, or it doesn't disturb you while you sleep. It repels mice, rats, ants, spiders, and roaches inside your home so that they don't want to be there. Right, Justin?
Yes, because we don't want them to be there,
I want Justin to be there. Justin's okay, but they don't repel humans. They only repel the critters.
Yes, any mother-in-laws or any of those, it's not gonna work on, unfortunately, but it's all about using sound. Sound instead of having to use chemicals and poison inside of your home, inside of your kitchen to get rid of those ants, get rid of those spiders, mice, and roaches, and it's wintertime. So they wanna get inside, but the roaches, they're smelling all that leftover food. Well, this is as simple as just plugging them in, and this is using speakers and using that ultrasonic sound. It's a high frequency sound that you and I cannot hear. Your pets can't hear. And this is gonna be reflecting off of all of your walls and creating an invisible force field just by using sound, which is why it's so great that we're offering 8 of them today, because this is basically a full home coverage. Even if you have just one floor, put this in your bedroom, put this in your bathroom, put this in the garage, put them all over so you can create that beautiful, you don't hear it, which is great about that, but that beautiful force field that's more preventative than reactionary.
Okay, so everyone at home is seeing these, and when we get these home and we get them out of the box, what's the installation? Yeah,
I always think about that, right? When you think about installing one of these, you gotta put poison on here, you gotta put it somewhere, and hopefully you don't snap it on your finger. You know what you do with this? You plug it in the wall. That's it. So if you're thinking about something that's super discreet, you just plug it into your kitchen. Nobody's gonna even know what it is. Right? That's what's so great about it. Plug it into the wall, plug it in your hallway, plug it in anywhere you want. This is what the installation is, literally plug and go. And then you set it and forget it. One of the things, here it is, very simple, very easy. You'd really have no idea what that is. It looks almost like a little siren. It's gonna blink is the only thing it's gonna do. And then it's gonna be emitting that ultrasonic high frequency sound that you can't hear, but it's emitting that. And it's the ones that can hear is gonna be the not so fab 5. It's the rats, the roaches, the mice, the ants, and the spiders. And we like to mention the spiders too, because there aren't a lot of poisons that you can get at the store. In fact, I don't think there is any at the store that you can get for spiders that's gonna repel them except for your shoe, or for maybe the closest magazine or newspaper by you. But this is something that's gonna be a perfect solution for all 5. So instead of having to grab every single other solution and spending tons of money and putting poison everywhere, again, we just mentioned one of these, right? Getting one of these set up, that's never fun. You've got the little pellets that we set up for the rats. You've got all of the other different poisons just for rats and mice. Not great for having inside of our home. How about those ants? Those ants come marching in because we got dog food, cat food sitting out, all of those leftovers, all of the sugar cookies from this Christmas that we cooked. Don't have to worry about this. Put this inside of your kitchen, or again, we're replacing all of that poison with this. And then just last, our roaches. If you live in a rural area, or if you live close by the water, it's impossible to get rid of roaches, right? It feels that way. They're the people who come into your house and live there and they don't pay rent. Again, we're replacing all of this with one solution, and this is gonna last you forever. And I say forever because we just had somebody call in that had bought the original set and has had it for 10 years.
Wow, she's got me beat then.
She got you beat.
Well, the thing about it is that's probably one of my most favorite things about this item is that it's so simple, right? I mean, you have wall outlets already in your home. So anywhere there's a wall outlet, you would put one of these in there, or you can put one in. So you'll use one in each room, and it just simply plugs in. There's no sound, you won't hear anything. There's no obtrusive lights, you won't see anything glaring. It has a really small little red light that's gonna flash, and that's how you know that it works. But your pets are safe, your kids are safe. Look, I'm touching it. It's safe in your kitchens, your bathrooms. It's not emitting any sound. It's also not emitting any chemicals. So this is a safe, chemical-free way to really repel all of the little critters that we can't stand that just sort of pop up and show up. Today on a holiday price, we're not sending you a small pack, we're sending you the full 8-pack. This is a whole home solution. So think about this. You're gonna put one in your bedroom, each bedroom, 1, 2, 3. You're gonna put one in your kitchen, your living room, maybe the attic, the garage. Look, I'm only at 7. I'm trying to think, maybe a dining room, right? So a whole home solution, and there's no replacement parts. There's no batteries you need to buy. As we were saying, that the caller who said 10 years, the only reason that you would be buying more is if you have more rooms you wanna put them in, or if people are coming over and taking them, or if maybe you're gifting yours, right? Like you say, hey, go home and try it. Immediately when you get it, you will love it and you will see the difference. But here's the deal. If for any reason you get these home and you don't love it, we have easy returns. You just send them back to us within 30 days so we give you a full refund of your purchase price. No questions asked. It's really that simple. But if you're seeing the roaches or the ants or the spiders or the mice or worse, the rats, and you are saying, okay, I'm tired of buying all the chemicals. I'm tired of, putting the hazards around the house and hoping that the kids and the pets and the food, I mean, during the holidays, if you were embarrassed hoping nobody saw one of them or much less saw the trap, this is what you're gonna need. This is what has protected my home when I was in a rental and I took them because they're not permanent and they moved them to the house that was built in the 60s, which when you get into an older home and you move in, well, guess who says they're moving in too? Right,
exactly. And it might not be your home that's problem. It could be your neighbor's that could be the problem, right?
There's rats. I'm getting the rat. We gotta plug these in.
And I'm officially awake, everybody.
Plug them in.
Clearly, I'm used to getting chased with a broom.
Okay, all right. We want to be kind to Belle and Howell.
There's no rats and roaches because we've got Belle and Howell.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
But in case there was some Loch Ness monster that was creeping in the corners.
I gotta just go change my drawers real quick. I'll be right back.
Justin, you're so funny. But thank you, Shannon, for protecting all of us. We didn't actually need your protection, but if you don't want to go through that type of stress, this is what you're going to want in your home. It's one of our most popular items here at HSN because it works. You can read the reviews. This is a complete, we're all giggling at Shannon as she ran around in her heels. Here you go. Here's the weapon back. We're giving back the broom.
Let's
no
lock
more
that
weapons, okay? No more weapons, no more smells, no more sprays, no more chemicals, no more traps, no more dead things lying around. It's so simple. And this is a complete 8-pack, so it's a whole home solution. You plug it in the wall and you'll walk away and it is going to repel the following things. Think about this. The rats, the mice, the ants, the roaches, and the spiders with one single solution.
Yeah, one solution really to get rid of all of those. And we know this because we spent thousands of dollars on each individual testing on all 5 of them to prove by third-party testing that it does work. And the way that we also know it works is by your reviews that have proven year after year that these work. And the reason we know they work is because you no longer see any of those critters. So instead of being reactionary, instead of chasing them with the broom, instead of chasing them with
your shoe,
with your shoe, right? You're going to install these and then not have to worry about seeing them. This is totally preventative instead of reactionary.
And I love that we just saw it in the kitchen, right near the food. So this is completely safe, right?
Exactly. I think we think about that a lot, right? It never made any sense to me why we would put that little drop of poison in our kitchen to eliminate those ants. We don't want poison by our food. We don't want poison by our pets and by our children. So this is something that there's no poison, and it's one of the most humane ways. It's one of the cleanest ways. If you're thinking about getting rid of those the mice and the rats, installing this, that's one thing. The second part is when it works, now you got to clean it up, and then you got to reinstall it. This is something that you don't have to just plug this in, and it's going to be preventative, and you don't have to worry about cleaning anything up because there's no poison.
I couldn't be more passionate about this. It was one of the first items that when I moved to Florida, I was very quickly reminded of the things that live here, and everything's a little bit larger here, but I was in a rental, and I didn't want to call my landlord and say, hey, can you put chemicals? I had dogs at the time. This is so simple because you literally just plug it into any standard outlet. And I have to be honest, some of my outlets were upside down. They work upside down too.
Yep.
So it's really, really simple. There's a little light, but it doesn't emit anything but an ultrasonic sound wave. So no smells, nothing that you're going to hear. It's only what the little critters hear. No replacement parts, no batteries, no additional cost. This is a one time purchase. We're saving you $10 on our holiday price, and we're sending you home with a pack of 8. So that's gonna pretty much cover most homes initially. If you want to be able to put additional ones, you can get separate sets. You can put down $12.32. We ship this to you, and you have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Put it to the test. Put away all of the chemicals, all of the traps, all of the poisons, and just install, I say install, Bell & Howell. Just plug it in and watch. You're not gonna see any of these not so Fab 5 running around anymore.
The not so Fab 5, right? And one thing I wanna mention with the installation process, of course, it's just plugging it in, but you don't wanna plug it in behind a couch.
Okay.
Think of these as little speakers, right? Because they are, obviously they're emitting that ultrasonic sound. You don't wanna block them by a chair, by a sofa. Make sure that they're actually in an open area. And if you do have one of those living rooms that's oddly shaped, that's where you're probably gonna use multiple of these, just that way you know that the sound is emitting in that whole room. So before you know it, you're gonna use all 8 of them, like you said, Valerie, in your bathroom, in both bedrooms, in your attic, in your garage. That's why this is great, a great offer of having 8 of them.
Yeah, and in all honesty, if you have a larger home, you might wanna pick up 2 sets, because at this price, you'd be saving nearly $20. And it's a one-time purchase. We're giving you 8. It's on a flex payment of $12.32. And if there wasn't a better time of year to do it right now, as we kind of go into 2019, I know many of us are gonna be cleaning, post getting rid of all of the house guests. And if your little critters and the house guests have multiple legs, this is the time that you're gonna want to be able to shoo them away, because remember, it doesn't kill them, it repels them. So it's very actually humane as well.
Right, don't be the crazy lady with the broom.
Don't be Shannon Fox, back there on the couch, the crazy lady. Yes, be inhumane. Don't be humane. I'm not gonna, okay. All right, Justin.
I am a human.
You are a human. Thank you for bringing this. It's a great offer.
Yes, it really
and I'm super excited that so many of you are picking it up, because my house has them.